Alrighty, Stav Fishing and Hunting Nation. Look at this bruiser. This is a big 9-point. Haven't had this deer on camera during the day. This was Friday morning, the 25th. The rut's on. Let's go. Oh, sorry for the dark photo here, the dark video. But I'm on my way into the hunting fields. Today is the 26th of October, Saturday. It's opening day of permit bow. So bow season officially has closed. Now it's permit bow. You need to purchase your permit in New Jersey, purchase a buck tag if they're available. And I'm heading in. But I got bad news yesterday from the farmer. Devastating news. Because of this ridiculously dry weather, this drought we're having, they have to let their livestock out of their regular fields and into the killing field. So this might be one of my last days hunting the killing field for weeks until we get some rain and until the grass grows back in their other pastures and fields. So I'm distraught. I really am. But I'm an invited guest on their property. These are friends of mine. I've known this family since I was in kindergarten, and I'm a complete and utter steward of their land, and their animals and livestock and their livelihood has to come before anything else in this world. I'll have to find another spot to go. Maybe within the farm, maybe elsewhere. Fingers crossed. I got a good one on camera yesterday. See what happens. Like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. Get out there, go hunt. Good luck, everybody. I don't think today's meant to be. Yesterday, I had the first big buck on camera during daylight in probably over a month and a half's time. Now I've had another big 8-pointer walk out on me. That was on an evening hunt. Couldn't shoot him because I already got my buck for the fall bow season, but now it's permit bow. Today's day number 1, permit bow. October 26th in New Jersey. And things just aren't going my way today. But I'll tell you what, I can't even shake my head. In fact, I should be slapped. I'm having such a graced season, a blessed season, that I shouldn't be shaking my head like some boo-boo lip. 7 deer. Biggest buck I've ever taken with a bow, 8-pointer. But man, you guys got to see the 9-pointer I had on camera yesterday morning around 7:30. The problem is when I walked in this morning, I had deer on my pile, pushed them off. They really didn't alert too badly. Ran into the woods beside me. It's like on this side of me, right into the woods. As I'm getting set up, I'm in my blind. I'm just about done. I hear them coming back. It's all leaves. Everything's crunchy. It's deer, and multiple. Well, somebody must have got a whiff of me because it's a west-northwesterly wind, and it's literally blowing my scent, whatever scent I'm putting off, because you're never 100% scent proof, right? Blew my scent straight. I mean, they were literally in line with me, like just straight to them. And man, I don't know if it was a doe or a buck. It sounded like a steam engine blowing out of here. It blew all the way out of the property beside us. I think it blew out to the street. I hope whatever it was, I hope it got hit by a Buick. But it looks like my hunt's just about done this morning. And I don't know the next time I'll be able to come back in here. Like I said earlier, the farmers were having such a drought that their main fields and pastures, where they let their livestock roam and graze, burnt to a crisp. So they have to open this field up. I helped them rope off some of the openings, breaks in the fence yesterday. I'm going to help clear my corn out. I'm going to help them get the animals in here later on today. I got other spots though, don't you worry. The good news is essentially bad news. So the good news for me is the animals got freaked out and I'm not going to lose this field. I'm able to hunt this field the way I have been. The bad news is the animals got freaked out and they can't take advantage of the last little bit of green grass that's out here. This drought is really impacting our farmers, whether they have livestock that need to graze or they have vegetables or produce that they're growing. You know, we got to pray for rain and we got to pray for our farmers. Check out this entire video because I had one of the woods most, I don't even know, one of their most odd, rare ghosts walk out in the field on me. I call these for the orphans or the four musketeers. They're always together. There's two sets, right? Two sets of twins. You can see that one, though. She was definitely a late drop. But, yeah, so I kind of feel obligated to put out a lot of food for them because I put their mothers in the freezer. Eek. Sorry. Not really. I know I've mentioned about that food block, that bait block out there. It's from Antler King. It's called Grainiacs XL. And if you look at the list of ingredients on this, it is like a granola bar or a kind bar for deer or other animals you're trying to bring in. I mean, the deer eat it, the turkey peck at it, the squirrels eat at it. You name it, it's attracting whatever's walking around your woods. And super healthy. Soybean, sunflower, peanuts, I believe. Of course, corn, apple, molasses, all sorts of vitamins and minerals, and I believe a digestive probiotic. Pretty incredible stuff. Craniacs XL by Antler King. Nope. I'm not making any money off of them. I'm just letting you guys know so you can have the success that I've had. So I've watched these four since September, since early fall bow, and I'm watching them grow. Their coats are getting thicker. They're surviving. So anybody that says you should never shoot a doe if she's got offspring, if those offspring still have spots on them, yeah, I'll never shoot that doe. I just won't do it. I don't care if I have to shoot a doe to get a buck. I'm not going to do it. But they didn't have their spots. They were building their coat, and they look great. And I'm watching them grow, get thicker, get healthier. I'm watching their winter coats come in. And that's about all I got to do on this morning was watch them. And nothing else stepped out. So just one of those things. Got to get out there the next day. All right. What is going on? Stav Fishing Nation and hunting. I keep forgetting the hunting part. I hunted yesterday. Yesterday was just a mess. So, it just didn't work out well. Thought I was losing the field that I hunt because the farmers needed to let some of the livestock out here because there's still some green grass. Didn't work out. And listen, I was out helping, making sure they were able to do what they needed to do, right? When you are a guest on somebody's property, don't forget that you are an invited guest, right? And you need to earn your keep. But anyway, so that was the October 26th, Saturday, first day of permit bow in New Jersey, at least in my zone. Today's the Sunday, the 27th. I was out early this morning, hour and a half before daybreak, and at dark 30, I look across the killing field, and there is, it looked like a 67 Buick with antlers looking at me. I had knelt down in the stand, or in my blind rather, to work on one of my tripods just to adjust it real fast. And when I sat back up, this thing was 70 yards away looking at me. Now there's no way he saw me because it's dark. But I guess, and I'm in a blind, right? I'm in the dark. And he was in an area where the light was literally shining right on him. But he stayed along the wood line and then walked into the wood line from which he came. So he had to see me, right? He didn't smell me, but he probably saw me. But I'm figuring, okay, he didn't know exactly what I was because movement was minimum. Never blew out of there, didn't run, just hung out and then meandered in, stepped into the woods. He'll be back, right? In walks another hunter. There's a couple of us on this farm. In walks another hunter. And we try not to get in each other's way, but it was like 6:20, a little before daylight. And we're texting each other. I'm like, yo, brother, you're walking in on a monster. We all got the same bucks and same deer on camera, but it's awesome. You got to work together, right? I mean, if you're going to be at odds with people, then you better go buy your own property and your own land, right? When you're invited guests, you and the other guests better work together, and we do. The guy I was texting this morning, he's just the best dude in the world. So the big guy never came out. 4 doe came out, or actually 4 yearlings, I should say. 2 are button bucks, 2 are doe. And I'm going to try again this afternoon. So stick around for the rest of this video. Whoa, what's going on, Stav Fishing and Hunting Nation? That's my boy Smokey. Welcome to my house. Taking a little nap. Trying to just chill out, relax between morning sit and this afternoon. Fingers crossed for this afternoon. Got in so quietly with nobody, no deer jumping, no deer bolting, alerting, nothing. And damn, had my head down, working on one of my tripods. I come back up, and it was still dark, still very dark. I got in at like 5:30, so it might have been, I don't even know, 5:45, 10 to 6, 6 o'clock. First daylight is until 6:50, and sure enough, I come up, and there's this buck, big buck, about 65, 70 yards across from me, and I couldn't shoot, you know. But I'll tell you what, it was, I'm still disgusted, dejected, but it was a good sign. Oh my gosh. What happened, buddy? What's the matter, buddy? That's what I do. I watch YouTube when I'm not making YouTube and videos and hunting, but I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. But big, beautiful deer. So I'm hoping again that he comes in this afternoon and I can get the job done, because it is now permit bow season, like I said earlier. Permit bow season here in New Jersey, and you got to buy your bow permit, and you got to get your buck permit, right? So, long and short, we're going to go back out after a little snooze here and give it a try. I'm watching these hog dogs. You guys are brutal with their dogs. My God. See what my pit bull's doing. My bully, just laying here, it's all snuggled up. These guys, man, treat their dogs like they were a tool. But tell you what, dogs are a fine, sharp instrument. Get her done. I guess filming birds and squirrels as a hunter is like posting pictures of the sunrise when you're a fisherman. Basically means nothing's going on. Even the squirrels like pumpkin spice. That sound in the background is another squirrel doing that alert call, right? When they see something they don't like, they get up in the tree and just start doing that annoying call. This little porker right here, he was like, dude, I don't care if it's a fox, a coyote, Sasquatch, I am eating these fresh pumpkin seeds. This little guy went to town. I knew I heard something in the woods beside me because there's a lot of dried leaves on the ground. I figured, okay, it might be one of those yearlings coming back out. But look at this piebald that stepped out. It took everything I had not to shoot this thing at that very moment right there. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's the body of a buck. But look at its head real closely. Look at its antlers. Its antlers, it does have antlers. They're both broken off down to the base of its skull cap. So comment down below. First off, would you shoot a piebald? I have in the past. I definitely would have shot this one if it had antlers on it or if it was just a straight up doe. But also, anybody have experience with piebald bucks having brittle antlers? Because I'm pretty sure I was able to focus on its head and both of its antlers have been snapped off. I don't even want to put any typing or writing over top of this picture because this thing is just majestically beautiful. But look at those nubs. Like, they look like they're broken. I tried to get a good close up. I was going to stop filming and take a picture, but I didn't want to scare him off if the camera made noise. But what do you guys think? Are their antlers brittle because they're a piebald? I did some research. I do know that a piebald deer definitely has or may have other genetic malformations within its body, to include skeletal issues as well as issues with its organs. Please let me know down below. I'm noticing now as I'm watching this video, look where his elbow is. So it's his left elbow. It almost looks like he was shot there, right? That looks red. Looks like his ribs are busted. Almost looks like it was hit. Here they come again. Funny how they did not come out while that piebald was out in the field. You know, I wonder if the other deer almost ostracized that thing because it looks different because of the white coat. But again, these little guys, they are definitely feeding on the regular, and I'm watching them grow and prosper and get nice and chunky for next year. Getting to that point in the afternoon hunt where I'm starting to lose daylight, and unfortunately the Canon camera that I was using to take my videos really doesn't do well in low light conditions in video mode. But believe it or not, my iPhone was capturing this and still shootable light. I heard something off to my left, and sure enough, shh, be quiet, here comes a buck. So this is second day of permit bow season. I have a buck tag to fill. I'm not shooting this guy. He's at least a 4, possibly a 6. I couldn't really make out if he had any brow tines. But what I know he's got are friends. And I was hoping he was the first buck, the lesser buck, to come out. And then I was hoping there was something with a chandelier on its head sitting in the wood line. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, and I'm losing shootable light very quickly. Shootable with the camera and shootable with my bow. Of course, you know, my bow I can shoot up until last light. I don't know that the cameras will catch that footage. And it just got to a point where I had to pack up shop and roll out. So it got, dark 30. It was definitely dark. And as not to have this buck blow off the pile, I just kind of flashed some light at him, rustled some leaves, and he walked off, thank goodness. But it was a great night.